usually when me and Shannon get together, pre-show, I'm gonna give you guys some back-scene pre-show knowledge, right? So usually when we get together, we plan what we're going to talk about, right? So during the week, me and Shannon have a shared notes, with our iPhones, and we jot things down. Usually not until like the night before, the day before, and so then today comes and we do our quick little meeting and we decide, okay, well, what from the list we're going to talk about, because you can't talk about everything on the list. Mm-hmm. It'd be like 9-10 items, and usually it's some back and forth, and then we get the first one. Shannon knew immediately what she wanted to talk about today. Mm-hmm. she knew off the rip. Oh, we're going to talk about Gorilla Glue Girl. Right? That's what we're going to talk about. So, Shannon, why were you so passionate to speak about this young lady?
First of all, this is
let's describe what happened for anyone who doesn't know what happened.
Okay, so yes, a young woman. Don't remember her name. Tessica, something like that. Whatever. So she wants to be cute. So she was doing a little hairstyle, that requires it to be slicked down, requires the use of gel to like hold it in place. So she ran out of her got to be glued hairspray. And instead of going out to the store to get more hairspray, she decided to use something else I guess she had in her home, which was a Gorilla Glue adhesive spray. Gorilla Glue adhesive spray. She decided to use that on her hair, thinking that it was hairspray. I don't know if she thought it was hairspray or if she used it and thought that it would be okay. Either way.
So this woman's name is Tessica Brown.
Okay, yes. So she used it. She had it in her head for a month. Her hair was kind of like, it was rock hard, stiff. She wasn't able to get it out. She wasn't able to wash it. She wasn't able to get it to move. So she started documenting her problems on social media. She started getting a lot of attention. I guess she went to the hospital to try to get removed, but I guess it didn't get removed. TMZ talked about her. So some big plastic surgeon in LA said that he would do a procedure on her to remove the glue for free. She started a GoFundMe. She raised like $13,000 for her medical bills. Listen, I mean, what? I saw today that I think the plastic surgeon was able to remove it. I saw a video and she's not bald. She actually still has quite a bit of hair left. So good for her. Good for her for coming out of this still with hair on her head. Don't know if her hair follicles are damaged or not. So who knows if her hair will grow anymore. We'll see. But it's just a very bizarre story, a very, very bizarre story. And I just don't know how one brings themselves to do such a thing.
So here's the thing, Shannon. Why did this story trigger you so much? Because see, I understand.
The only part that triggers me so much, because before, like when I was like following this and like reading it, I was like, that was really stupid, but I feel bad because that's kind of a traumatic experience. Because, hair is important to a lot of people. If you have to shave all your hair off, like that's a kind of a traumatizing experience. The part that made me upset is the part that she plans to sue Gorilla Glue. Sue Gorilla Glue for what? For what are you suing them for? What are you suing them for? What are you suing them for? Why did you use glue in your hair? It's glue.
I don't know why she used glue in her hair. This story was entertaining to me when I first heard it because I just couldn't fathom putting glue in my hair,
Exactly.
Or so then I was like, wait, do women have glues that they put in their hair? Because I know, y'all wear a lot of weave. So
okay, so there's like hair glue that some women use to glue their like wigs down, but it specifically says it's hair glue. It's not like Elmer's glue. It's not like, regular industrial glue or like, appliance glue. It's glue made specifically for that. It's not.
See, I'm learning stuff. I had no idea that there was hair for glue. I mean, glue for hair. Mm-hmm. So that part was funny. Then when I heard the lawsuit angle, I was like, wow, there's no way this is going to be a thing. And then I was reading some articles and I realized, holy shit, this could be a thing because I don't think Gorilla Glue ever thought anyone would be dumb enough to put glue in their hair. And that over confidence in people's intelligence might cost them thousands or millions of dollars. And so watching this play out is going to be fascinating because you might have a woman who was so dumb that she dumbs her way into a tax bracket that people with intelligence are not ever going to see in their lifetime. Yeah. And that's the epitome of America.
And it's just crazy to me. It's so crazy how to think that she even has a case, to think that Gorilla Glue might have to give her their money just because she didn't read or she wasn't oh my God, it's just so crazy.
It is. It is. But see, and I hope this girl doesn't have like real issues because I'm looking at pictures of her and she looks a little bit lost in the eyes. Like
I'm not gonna comment on that.
no, I'm just saying
Ahead.
like she got that blank look. So I'm trying to make sure that because I don't see how any rational person puts glue in their hair, outside of mistaking a bottle. But it doesn't sound like she mistook the bottle.
I mean, she could have, maybe. There's a hair brand called Gorilla Snot.
Really?
Yeah, there is. So maybe I'm good. That's what I was thinking when I first started seeing the story. I'm like, maybe she mistook it, but Gorilla Snot and Gorilla Glue are two different things. Reading is fundamental. You would have known that if you just read the bottle.
She's verified on Twitter now. Oh, on Instagram.
Lord.
She's verified on Instagram. She's probably gonna get like a book deal or something. She's going to profit off of her stupidity. Like
That's so crazy. Everyday people. That's so crazy though. Everyday people who are struggling to come up in this world, you and me, doing the right thing, trying to have informed conversations. And here we are. And then here's this girl who puts glue in her hair, and there she is, up at the top.
I mean, yeah, but it's not shocking. Just look at the state of the world around us. Like the people. Somebody made this point about the pandemic, which is when the coronavirus first hit the United States. Me and Shannon, once again, I always forget. We live in New York, so we were shut down a lot sooner than most of you guys out there, and some more severe. So when the coronavirus came to New York, we didn't take it seriously. But then once it was like widespread, the shutdowns happened, Shannon, and immediately you kind of saw the people who are looked at as the lowest on the job poll, so to speak, were the only people who were essential. And so people who we shit on all the time, grocery workers and delivery drivers and, people who, they get the least amount of pay. We look over them all the time. Those were the people that were essential, yet they're making the least amount of money. And the people who were making the most amount of money, they were non-essential. I mean, for a couple of weeks and months, people weren't even obsessed with celebrity culture the way they usually are. It's like people remember what mattered. And so in a weird way, this isn't shocking that somebody's going to fail their way into, some type of reality TV show contract or winning a lawsuit or whatever. It's wow. It's about to see.
I don't really care if she got the fame, like whatever, but it's just really crazy. To me, the craziest thing would be if she wins the lawsuit. Like, I just feel like that is so bizarre to me.
If you're a betting person, what is your over under?
I'm still gonna give more of a chance to Gorilla Glue for winning the case. Maybe like 60-40. I don't know.
60-40 Gorilla.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 70-30 Gorilla, but still,
wow,
I mean, a 30% chance to win a case like this is insane.
Yeah.
Incredible. It's all because they might have just not taken into account.
But then, like, if they put hair, okay, so you're saying it's because they didn't put "please don't use in hair" on the bottle, right?
That's what. Yes.
But then they would have to put everything not to use it on.
Well, they do, because remember they say don't put on skin. Yep. So skin pretty much covers.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Most of your body. Eyes is always up there, right? And so they do have almost everything covered, except the hair, I think.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So that that's going to be very, very interesting to see how that.
But even so, like, even if it doesn't say hair, and I'm just sitting here pondering, like, is this okay to use in my hair? Why don't you just like test it out, like on paper, like on an object, and just see what happens, or maybe like a Google search, like, is it okay if I use this in my hair? Like, no, I don't think she should have been so rash to just like, just spray it.
The hoteps are going to say this is what happens when you don't love your natural hair.
Oh Lord. But that was that.
That's the moral of the story. Love yourself, Black woman.
Oh my God.